Hello and welcome along and welcome back to a very wintry Six Ashes. The sun has just come up. It's 20 to 9 in the morning and we're going to be spending the day with our 6810, our arcade trailer, and this, the Gens BA 725. We got this a couple of days ago. We've leased it, so it's costing us money every day that we have it. And we didn't use it the previous day, so today we are going to make the most of this. So let's start her up and start it going. There we go. And yeah, we basically want to fill this because it is nearly £2,000 per 1,000 litres for wood chips. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut these trees. We're then going to cut them into much shorter lengths that we're able to handle. Where's that going? That is not going anywhere. Right, so shorter lengths we're able to handle. That hopefully would be there. There we go. And then we will just, it actually doesn't matter if I'm not taking the branches off. Make it easier to carry, obviously, but should give us maybe a little bit more wood, maybe. We'll see how we go, but certainly, well, in fact it's doing it just cutting it like this. So let's grab this first bit. I'm being careful not to use the heavy or the extra strength. Just throw this in, and as much of this tree as we can. We should just make quite a bit of cash from this. So yeah, not having to, well, actually that's a point, having to take the branches off shouldn't cause us too much issue, I don't think. As long as this all goes in and all gets chopped, we'll be good. It's yeah, as I said, 2,000 litre or £2,000 per 1,000 litres. Well, it's 1,700 to be exact. And that is a really good price for wood chip. Wood chip on Six Ashes is great, and it's a wonderful way to do winter stuff. And it's a little bit different because you don't normally get wood chips as a preferred way of doing things, but it does mean that you can do things like this. You can get these picked up by hand and loaded in, and it's actually doing it quicker than we can get them over here. One of those things that maybe we shouldn't be running this if we can avoid it while we're while it's not doing anything. So I think what we'll do is we'll turn it off, and my reasoning for that is because the less you can have this running, the less it costs you to have it. So let's throw that in, and what I want to see is exactly how much so far we've done. I have noticed that is slipping forward. Yeah, but that's 4,600 wood litres of wood chips off a single tree. That is good. It'll only take sort of two and a half trees to fill this trailer, and as you've seen, it doesn't take very long to do. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put the handbrake on. Not that that seems to make much difference with this tractor, but it is not moving at the moment, so that's good. So we'll take a nice tall tree. We want to cut it. Actually, we want to try and cut both of these so that they fall into the woodland. No. Okay. Can I cut this in such a way that we are able, okay, to handle this? So let's grab this and chuck this on. Did say I was going to turn that off, didn't I? Let's do that. Let's turn it off. Then we're not using it. And we can load this up. Now, will this... Yes! Oh, we may have just knocked the other bit, though, in. Throw that in there. Oh, there we go. That goes in. And this one. Now, this field, I've been looking at the various fields and things around here. And this stretch here, 39 through to here, that is a really, really good field for planting. And so it's I think eventually going to be a target. It's one of those things where looking at this, oh yeah, it's gone that way. Come on, cut it straight. Oh no, no, no. Which way are you going? You are going that way, but that's fine. It's away from my stuff. Looking at this field here is a really, really good field as far as things go with the precision farming. While that's working its way through, no, one of those hasn't gone. Come on, in you go. There we go. It's a really good field. Looking at this, 40 and 39 here. Look at that, 100% loam through that stretch there. Really good place for us to buy. Better than pretty much anywhere around us. 13 and 12 are definitely our next target. We actually have enough money to get those now, so that's good. But if you look at anything else around our farm, 18 is horrible, 100% loamy sand. 19, horrible, 100% loamy sand. This the dairy farm around the bottom here, again, this is all sand in this area. 22, 23, sorry, 29, 23 the same, 28 the same. This is just a big basin of loamy sand down the bottom. This, I think the loam here, I would guess that this is all loamy sand as well, with that being the non-loamy sand bit. Because you just see there's this vast swath along here. But here is 100% loam. And it's just, yeah, there's some very, very nice fields in amongst this stretch here. So I think we're going to get 13 and 12 and then look at expanding out this way a bit. One thing I am wondering is what the fisheries do. How you can, if you can make money from those. Because that would be brilliant. It would be absolutely excellent if we could work out another way to have a little bit of passive income on here. Passive income is definitely one of those things that has helped us along a lot here. Right, there we go. Right, that should do it. So yeah, I'm very interested in anything that gives us that extra little bit of income. But look at that. Perfect. It is easier just to keep it running, to be honest. I'm throwing these in. Now this actual piece of kit, this has got a tank of 5,000 litres. So we know that even if we fill the trailer at the moment, we will be able to keep going. Has that shifted? I can't tell. Has that moved? It might have moved. There we go. But if we are in a position where the tank is full, A, it'll stop flowing up the conveyor. But B, we know that we can just pull straight under here and pick it up next time. Right, that is too big a log, so that needs cutting in half. Which probably means our bottom logs are too big as well. Stop that. There we go. So throw that in. Throw this in. We are going to make even more money on this year than we made last year, which is just brilliant. And I think eventually what we'll do is, if we're looking at this field area here, we might as well buy that woodland. The woodland would just be such a good... Wow. That bottom one is even heavier. But as long as we can... Okay, come on. You don't want to throw it very far, do you? There we go. Yeah, that needs cutting in half again. These are some pretty chunky bits of wood. There we are. We might have to approach these from the side, actually. I like throwing them in from the end, but from the side... Yeah, should get a better purchase. Yeah, this was a chunky tree. But great thing is, we just cut it into smaller bits until we actually get it all in there. Now that should... Oh, wow. So our trailer is 96%, but the trailer has slipped sideways. So I'm not worried that that we've put too much in. What I am worried about is why this is slipping quite so much like that. But there we go. Just a little bit to top it off. And then we can turn off our... like that. And away we go. Now we are nowhere near clearing this bit of woodland out, but I don't think we need to sell it this year. Is the big difference. It costs us, I think it costs like 16,000 for us to buy it, and we're gonna make that. How much did it cost to buy this? Because I can't believe it cost 16,000, and we are about to make that. Yeah, 17,500. We're about to make that with one trailer's worth. We're about to pay off what was spent on the woodland here with one trailer's worth, which is just nuts. It does make it very worth our while to have this piece of woodland, to clear it out and probably to replant it. Although with seasons, the length of time it takes for trees to grow, that will make no difference to us at all. But it's one of those things where it's a good thing for us to do. There we go. Being sustainable with our woodland. And in. Back it up. There we go. And how much we're going to make? I think it's 1,700 I saw. And our slow tipping cane trailer. Let's have a look. Wood chips, wood chips, wood chips. There they are. Wood chips. 1,700 at the sawmill. And it really is. We're going to be able to afford a whole load. 20,000. We've made more than the woodland is worth in one hit. We do not need to sell the woodland again this year. We can hold on to it. We can increase our foothold in this area. And we're probably going to end up getting those two fields that are next to it. Because, yeah, that just makes sense for us. To expand into areas where we're going to get really, really good soil quality. Rather than trying to expand into the areas where it's awful. Wow, we are sliding all over the place. Really, really sliding. Right, round we go. And we'll get this loaded up again. And I should think we've probably got several thousand litres already sitting in the chipper. Hopefully our trailer won't slide around quite as much this time as it did last time. We could put the silage extensions on this and get even more wood chips in here, but I'm not gonna do that, I don't think. I think it's 11,000 litres at a time is enough for this little 6810 to handle. Right, there we go. And yeah, definitely have some. How many litres is it? Let's find out. There we go. 4,000 litres we had sitting in the tank. That's quite a large amount. Let's start her up. I'm going to put the handbrake on. Oh, we don't have a handbrake. Right. Because a handbrake would be really, really quite useful for this. And we'll chop another tree down. Let's take this one here, I think. Now, getting these trees to fall in the right direction. People have told me how to do it before. And I think if you cut it flat, was what I heard, that it falls the way you want it to. It falls to the side. Never mind. That's all right. We'll cut this up and get the logs in. Just sort of really, really good way of making money during the winter. I mean, I think we've made more money. We've made more money today already than we made certainly off our oats this year, which is crazy. Spend the entire year doing most of our time on oats. And we make most of our money from this. That is just absolutely mad. Shows that it's worth us actually buying this piece of kit. The amount that we are likely to use it. Well, we use it a lot during the winter, and we are making far more money than we actually. Whoa. Where did that go? There it is. Right, let's try that again. Lots of branches and things hanging about because we haven't sorted that. Will that force that one in? Yeah, that's sent both of those in. It's just, right, we're getting to too heavy territory again here. So we need to cut these in half. Because we're not going to be able to do them otherwise. It is such a good price on here for this, for wood chips. It's just, yeah, ridiculously good. And just keeps us going. I think with first year, we ended up making a lot of our money to buy farmland through doing this. And if we've got 3 days of us doing this, we're gonna be buying more farm, definitely. The question really is how disconnected we want it to be from our main farm. I don't think it's going to cost us a huge amount more to have some farm down here, but it is gonna be a little bit trickier to do, especially with the size of equipment we've got. I don't have an issue with our tractors and trailer. That is all good. I'm more worried about the harvester more than anything. If we're doing some larger fields or getting into some larger fields, we might need a larger combine. But we'll see how we go. Our combine didn't struggle to get the stuff harvested that we needed to get harvested. This trailer, though, has moved again. Right, handbrake off. Yeah, the trailer is just sliding down the hill as we're loading it. I want to get this filled. Come on. If we get 3 trailers off this today, we are going to be making a lot of money. And I think we're already up to our second. There we go. 11,000, another 11,500. That's 60,000. What a quick way to make money. 60,000 pounds in one go, in a single day, from just cutting and doing trees. You could, yeah. I've always thought, actually, if you're doing start from scratch, or completely survival, so starting with absolutely nothing, wood chips is not a bad way, or forestry in general is not a bad way to go. Certainly 6 Ashers wood chips are a good way to go for that. Had I realised this early on, we would have been down here doing wood chips once we'd raised enough money to hire, you know, a couple of pieces of equipment to do it. You come down here, I don't think the setup we've got right now is that expensive. That's the crazy thing, is that we could you get 10,000 under your belt from a couple of contracts. You come down here, you need about, well, this is the trouble, you need about 30,000, so you need a couple of contracts, and then to come in here and get sort of 17,000 for this little plot of woodland, along with the sort of the 10,000-ish that you'd need to hire the equipment, and away you go. You know, it's and you instantly make a whole load of money, up to 121,000 now. And this is the great thing about winter as well. Winter is a great time to do wood chips. I mean, if we have a look at this, I think, unless wood chips do better at a different time of year. But no, this is, so these 3 days, best 3 days to sell wood chips. We are at the absolute height of their value. And yeah, that's why we are making so much money doing this. It's that culmination of doing wood chips at the time when their price is highest, and being right next door to the sawmill while doing it as well. That's the other great thing about this little bit of woodland, is that it is completely next door to where we want to be to sell these as well. Oh, there we go. And you've got all this wood here that we could afford as well. And we might even be able to buy it now. So let's just get this round. And there. On with that. It's actually quite a sheltered area here. The sun is not very high in the sky, and it's quite dark in this bit as a result. Where this tree? So, judging by how we were cutting things a minute ago, cutting it like this should send it falling to my left. Hopefully not on my tractor. Did we fall short? We must have fallen. Oh, we just. Oh, wow. That was a little close. So we'll cut here. We'll cut here. Here. Whoa. Cutting in the right spot is important for making sure that we are able to pick these up. Not something we can test, but I'm just sort of cutting small sections now. To try and make it easier to carry. This is a very big tree. I'll be amazed if some of these bits we can pick up. Right, so let's give this a test. Yes, 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 yes. No. So cut that one in half. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I would guess everything else is pick upable. Let's grab this bit first. Lots of branches. Lots that we can't see. And chuck it in. There we go. Quite a long bit. We seem to have got fairly successful with how we've been throwing these in. I know on the Forestry series on Whole Macro, we were having some issues in that we were getting bits sort of jumping around and not going in and not behaving properly. But this seems to be doing okay today. Just chuck that in a bit further. Don't know if there's something anchoring going on because of the branches we're chucking in here, but it just sort of, yeah. It's all, oh wow, that is a bit of a heavy one, I think. Because that is not going in. Oh. Don't know why that bit of wood over there, that's not gone in. We might have to turn it off, go in there, unjam that. Yeah, we're getting to the point where the heft of some of these means that we're not able to throw them, which I do love. The fact that some of these are heavy enough that throwing them is not an option is pretty cool. How's our trailer doing? I think our trailer is either full or has moved away again. Or maybe both. It's certainly, yeah, it's definitely moved away. So we'll get these last couple in. We know we're not going to create 5,000 litres from the end of one tree. So that's all right. And our trailer is looking fairly full. Yeah, we are full. So that is, that's good news. But it does, yeah, it does like to move away from this, which is a little bit disconcerting, but it's because it's sliding downhill is what's happening. And yeah, I think we can get one more load off this, so I'm gonna tip this and bring it back, and we'll see how much we've got in a minute and get one more load on. Right, we're full again. We've got a little bit of a tree left here. Just a few logs, but we have another full trailer, our fourth for the day. Good place to end on sort of 3:15. As we discovered last time, it's quite a long. It gets dark quite quickly around here at this time of year, but we're gonna have made about 80,000 off this, I think, which is just nuts. £80,000 in a single day doing a single job, starts to finish, is a little bit crazy, and has completely paid for itself a couple of times over, including getting the hire of our wood chipper has just made it that much easier. We've not had to get the log splitter or anything like that this year. It has just been a case of cutting the chunks into small enough pieces, throwing them in our wood chipper, and then bring it round here to make money. And yeah, I think we tripled our money today. It wouldn't surprise me. Let's tip this and have a look where we are. So we've been making about 20,000 a load. So we'll have a look at this. There we go. Up and yeah, 20,490 If we look in our amount, how much have we made today? 85,000 today. You compare that to our previous 2 days where we've been selling off crop. 37,000 and 18,000. That's mad. This here has been our best day for income. That was when we sold the carrots, and that was 45,000. We've doubled that nearly today. That is crazy, absolutely crazy. But yeah, that is the power of wood chips on here. Let's just turn this off. We're gonna leave this here. We will be doing some more wood chips next time. Let's see how far we can get the money to go up. For now though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.